Hey everybody, this is Adam from Grow Life. Just on my way to work. Wanted to talk to some people. I'm not sure how to even start this because I don't want people to get the wrong impression, but you can't always control what people think and how they react. So this is coming from a humble state. I hope you guys realize that. I know that a lot of you probably don't know me very well, but something I've seen in the churches lately, okay? Yes, this is a God talk. So if you guys are offended by God and me talking about God, maybe this isn't a video for you. Getting down to some nitty-gritty, just some basics. Back to the basics, baby. It seems like a lot of churches in America, they're starting to get showy. Got nothing against showy. For me, going to church and the music time, the worship service, to me that's where it's at. That's the bee's knees, the cat's meow, because I go to focus on God and spend time with God. I feel like there's stuff, we're missing stuff, I feel like, in the church. And please, I remind you, I'm a nobody from nowhere, okay? If this if this rings true to you, fine. If not, fine. But I've got to get this out here. This has been bothering me for a long time. I feel like in our worship services, we go so far. I feel like we go so far, and we get hyped up a little bit, and we go so far, but there's so much farther to go. I feel like we're only like putting our fingers on the frosting of the cupcake, and we're not getting to the whole thing. Simply put, this, like this. I mean, basically, you can sum it all up like this. Look, instead of focusing on songs that talk about God, what He's done for us, that's awesome, but talking about Him, literally just making that shift to talking to Him. You know, when I'm talking to someone about my wife and how much I love her and how cool of a wife she is, that's cool, that's great. I'm lifting her up to my peers and to my friends and family. But when I talk to my wife about how much she means to me, that's a whole different animal. Okay? Can you see a correlation there? Talk about someone that I am in deep relationship with compared to talking with and fellowshipping and spending quality time with someone I am in deep relationship with. The one does not benefit my relationship, except for it reminds me of how much I love my wife. Whereas the other one benefits my relationship by relating to my wife how much I love her and how much she means to me, and which that in turn helps grow the relationship. And the reason I got married to her in the first place. I didn't get married to her to be excited and say, hey, I'm married to her. I'm married, I'm married, I'm married. You know, I got married to her to spend the rest of my life with her. It's usually the most simple things that are the most profound. And in this case, it's like, well, yeah, but in most cases, if you go to church next week, take a second and take stock of what you're listening to and what you're singing to. What music and what songs, where the words are directing you to. Okay? See if you're talking about God. I'm telling you, worship leaders, if you're here and you can get a hold of this, I'm not better than anybody. I've been around a while, okay? Please try this, and you will see gear shift traction added, and you will see that service and the way that the people respond to God, and basically God responding to the people, just skyrocket to a whole nother level. Okay, I feel like we've lost something in the past 15, 20 years. We've lost it. We're focused on salvation, period. Okay, but don't forget, or let me remind you, or let me teach you, it's not just about salvation, folks. It's about what he saved, not just what he saved you from. Okay? Not just what he saved you from, which is crazy, mind-blowing, okay? And should fill us all with crazy joy, okay? How he has set us free. But not just that, okay? It doesn't stop there. That's the beginning. That is the beginning. All right? What has he saved you from? Yes. Awesome. Now, what has he saved you for? Is it just to tell people, other people, what he saved you from and what he can save them from? No. There's a place for that, yes. But no, it is not just for that. Folks, God wants to spend time with us. When Jesus died, that veil in the temple, that thick veil that separated man from God, from the true presence of God, ripped, that tore in two. Hello? Picture right there. You can get to God's heart because of what Jesus did for you. Because of what he saved you from, now you can get to what he saved you for. So, I challenge you, worship leaders, people in the congregation, I challenge you. Take a look at the next worship service you're in. If it's all about God, it's good, but it ain't fullness. If you change it and shift it to God, you're talking about a whole different animal right there. And you will see growth. Pastors, worship leaders, congregation, in your everyday life, people, not just about God, but to God, you will see change. You will see and feel something, okay? There's that connection in there. Because what does God want the most? I tell you what he wants the most. He wants to spend time with you. Believe it or not, he wants to spend time, yeah, with you. Catch you guys later. Take it easy.